BTS fans, get ready for a big surprise. Amid the mandatory military service that BTS members are undergoing, two of the most awaited names, Jimin and Jungkook, have recently become the main focus. What was initially expected to separate them has ended with both being placed in the same division. A decision that not only surprised but also sparked various speculations among ARMY. However, what's even more intriguing is the latest news mentioning that Jimin and Jungkook are planning a major collaboration after completing their military service. But is this really happening, or just a rumor circulating among fans? Let's dig deeper. When it was first announced that BTS members would be undergoing mandatory military service, many fans were concerned. One of the biggest concerns was the possibility of them being placed in different divisions, given the close bond they had built among themselves. Jimin and Jungkook, being the two youngest members, share a very special closeness, often considered as siblings by fans. They have always supported each other, both on and off stage. Therefore, speculations about their separation during military service made many ARMY members anxious and emotional. However, reality was far more surprising. When the announcement of division placements for BTS members was released, the world was shocked to learn that Jimin and Jungkook were placed in Division 5, an occurrence quite rare given the strict placement policies in the South Korean military. Fans immediately speculated. Was this a coincidence? Or was it a special request from both of them? Were they really lucky to be together in the same division? Or was there another deeper reason? In a clarification provided by Jimin and Jungkook through their representatives, they emphasized that the placement was entirely a military decision, not a personal request. They stated, "We are ready to fulfill our duties as citizens of South Korea, and we will do so responsibly." This statement clearly shows that despite being placed in the same division, they remain committed to carrying out their military duties wholeheartedly. However, this is not the end of the story. Speculation grew stronger when news spread that Jimin and Jungkook were planning a major collaboration after completing their military service. According to sources close to the Korean music industry, these two BTS members have already begun preparing something extraordinary. If this news turns out to be true, this collaboration will mark their first project after nearly 2 years of absence from the entertainment world. Some even say that this project is not just an ordinary song, but a celebration of their freedom after serving in the army. Some industry observers even believe that this collaboration could be the first step for BTS to reunite as a group. Considering that all BTS members are currently undergoing military service, some speculations suggest that Jimin and Jungkook's return in 2025 may come sooner than expected. This collaboration could be a sign that BTS will soon return with something bigger and stronger after fulfilling their duties as citizens of South Korea. What makes this story even more interesting is how the bond between Jimin and Jungkook remains strong, even in this strict military environment. Some reports reveal that these BTS members not only train together, but also frequently provide moral support to each other amidst the challenges they face. There are even touching stories about how Jungkook always ensures Jimin is in good condition while undergoing intense physical training. One soldier who serves with them in Division 5 revealed that Jungkook is very caring toward Jimin and often helps him stay fit during training. In addition, despite the strict military environment, it is not uncommon for them to be seen encouraging each other and sharing moments of camaraderie. One eyewitness shared a moment when they were undergoing an exhausting physical training session. When all the soldiers were exhausted, Jungkook quietly gave part of his meal to Jimin so that Jimin could stay energized. This small gesture clearly shows the strong bond of friendship between them, which has existed since their early days in BTS. Furthermore, there are also reports stating that Jimin and Jungkook entertain themselves by singing BTS songs during their breaks. Some soldiers revealed that the two of them once passionately sang "Magic Shop," lightening the atmosphere amidst the exhaustion of training. This certainly shows that despite being in a harsh military environment, their spirit to maintain their camaraderie and create special moments together never fades. Behind all these beautiful stories, speculation about their post-military collaboration is growing stronger. According to some industry sources, the music project that Jimin and Jungkook are planning is no ordinary project. Some suggest that the song could relate to their experiences in the military, about hardship, friendship, and hope. Just like previous BTS songs, many hope that this song will carry a deep emotional message, perhaps even becoming a piece similar to Spring Day, famous for its themes of parting and togetherness. Jimin and Jungkook's return to the entertainment world after completing their mandatory military service is certainly highly anticipated by ARMY worldwide. Many hope that this collaboration will not only be their personal project, but also a beginning of BTS's return to the global music stage. Although there has been no official confirmation about when BTS will reunite, the collaboration between Jimin and Jungkook could be the first sign of a new era of BTS that is stronger and more solid. Now, one thing is for sure, Jungkook and Jimin will complete their military service in June this year. After that, the whole world will be waiting to see their next steps. Will this collaboration be a big surprise that will shake the music industry? Or is this just the beginning of something bigger to come? Time will tell, but one thing is certain, ARMY can't wait to see what they will bring after going through the tough military period. In recent months, events involving two BTS members, Jimin and Jungkook, have attracted public attention in an extraordinary way. The news of their placement in the same military division and their plans for a collaboration after completing their mandatory service has sparked a wave of speculation and massive discussion. However, when facing the information circulating, we, as fans and consumers of news, need to be cautious and reflect for a moment. Do we truly believe that these events are real, or are they just media fabrications to grab attention, add sensationalism, and create hype? Before we go further, let's ask one important question. Does this news represent reality, or is it just a marketing tactic? In an era where social media dominates almost every aspect of our lives, it's very possible that the information we receive might not be entirely accurate. From TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, to other platforms, every narrative circulating should be carefully considered. One question that should be asked is, are we too quick to believe in the news circulating without investigating further? The sources of information claiming to have leaked news about Jimin and Jungkook often come from platforms more focused on opinion and speculation rather than fact verification. However, at times we are tempted to accept it as reality simply because the information feels so compelling or relevant to our emotions. But behind it all, we must ask ourselves, are we just caught up in the media game that dominates public opinion? Or, deeper still, have we become part of a system that uses emotions to amplify attention on certain news? This article shares interesting news about Jimin and Jungkook, but should we take it as unquestionable fact? Was their placement in Division 5 truly a military decision, or was it planned with a larger purpose? The information presented does bring a sense of relief to fans, but in every step we take, we should remain skeptical. So much news circulates, and much of it may not be trustworthy. When a narrative is packaged so compellingly and attractively, we should ask ourselves, is this just part of an effort by the media to create a sensation? Furthermore, news about Jimin and Jungkook's post-military collaboration plans also deserves reflection. While this news sounds like good and exciting news, we should also consider the fact that there's a huge potential this could be driven by a marketing strategy meant to keep public attention engaged. With so many questions emerging about BTS's future, we cannot ignore that every step taken by their agency is likely carefully planned to create massive anticipation among fans. In this case, we need to ask, is this information truly rooted in reality? Or is it just a way to maintain their popularity during their hiatus? Meanwhile, behind all the speculation, what matters more is how we respond to all of this. As fans and consumers of news, we have a responsibility to always think critically about the information that comes to us. The entertainment world, especially one involving a group as big as BTS, is often filled with intrigues and narratives that may be formed for certain objectives. Therefore, we must be able to separate what appears to be reality from what might just be a construction to maintain attention. Do you truly believe that Jimin and Jungkook were placed in the same division solely due to military policy? Or perhaps, do you feel there's more to this decision than meets the eye? Furthermore, is the news about their collaboration project after military service truly based on reality? Or is it just a fantasy deliberately built to trigger fan emotions? In this fast-paced world, we often get caught up in information that's only spread to attract attention. Thank you